Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. I so nailed it. This is so good. I didn't add sugar or anything, you guys. I'm finally getting the hang of the new espresso machine. It's perfect. I haven't had a coffee out in weeks. I think since early January, because we got the new espresso machine. I've had matcha out and I've had tea out from times when I just wanted to go to a cafe, but the only coffees that I've been drinking have been my at-home coffees, and I love it. Honestly, such a good decision that we made. I think I'm gonna start with my hair, you guys. In my last video, which was my monthly reset, we sat down and I did like a chatty get ready with me makeup edition, and it was so fun. It was so fun to film and to edit, and it felt so girly and I loved it. So I wanted to do that again today, but we're gonna do skin and hair instead of makeup. I am kicking off another video in my Healing Diaries series. This is gonna be the first. Oh my gosh, I dripped it too close to my face. I will tell you guys what I'm doing after, okay? But this is my first Healing Diaries episode of 2025. This is basically a series where we open up a little bit more, get a little bit deeper, and just talk about topics that hit close to home, that are close to the heart. And I always feel so much better after I open up on certain things to you guys and share certain elements of my life that maybe are like a little bit more taboo, or I guess just harder to talk about and maybe not so lighthearted. And the feedback from you guys has been really great. I just think it's normal that hearing from someone going through something similar or parallel to what you yourself are going through can bring a lot of comfort. So I really love this series for that, and I'm glad you guys enjoy it too. Basically the two products that I just did was a scalp hydrating spray, and then this is a intense night serum from Kerastase. My scalp has been so dry and flaky lately, so I like to put these things into my hair. You can do them at night. The spray, you can do it like right when you get out of the shower. But I like to do them too when I do my slick back, because instead of using like gels and other products that don't really benefit your hair to slick your hair back, you can just use like masks and treatments and stuff. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm using my viewfinder as a mirror, okay? In my monthly reset, I spoke about how I want to do the 10 minutes for a better 10 hours challenge all throughout February, and just work on kind of feeling good from the outside in, because I have been in such a slump. This kind of happens to me every February, March as we wrap up winter. I just feel sick of it. I feel dry, I feel crusty, and I mean, it's not the best feeling, but it's so easy to sit around and fantasize and be like, oh, if I just lived, somewhere where it was warm all the time, I wouldn't have these feelings. I'd be so gorgeous. Everything would be fine. But the reality is I live here. I live in Montreal. And so I have to make the best of it. And just pulling myself together has helped a lot. I'm not doing makeup today because I'm actually going to the spa, which is so nice. But I did want to do my hair anyways, and I wanted to do a pretty intense daytime skincare routine, because in the spa, like, you're in and out of the pools, and I feel like with the chlorine, my skin can get a little bit dry. So I'm going to show you guys that routine. First things first, I washed my face with this CeraVe oil cleanser. Love it. I have like a whole tray here, you guys. I brought all my skincare out so I could film by the window with the good lighting. And then I used this toner from Lush, Breath of Fresh Air. This was such a good price for so much toner. I really love Lush's skincare. So yeah, I just got this at the Lush store. Before I move on, I'm just gonna go wash my hands. I love using serums to help my skin feel more hydrated. This is from 3 Ships, which is a Canadian skincare company. It's called their Dew Drops, and they have hyaluronic acid and vitamin C. I'm like almost done with this. It's crazy, but it's really, really good. I really like this skincare brand. So I just put one drop. It's very like gloopy, and just put that all over my face. Today is Thursday and my mom is actually coming up to Montreal. So I'm pretty much taking the afternoons slash almost the whole day off to hang out with her. My mom and I love going to the spa together as like healing diaries, let's get into it. My mom and I went through a rough patch a couple years ago. It was just like a really hard time for me, a really hard time for her, and that led to us fighting a lot and then actually kind of like taking a break in communication. And one of the things, like as we were kind of rebuilding our relationship, was we went to the spa together, and it was like so nice, and it just felt like this calming, peaceful place for us to reconnect. And like you just sit in the warm water and it's fun and it's relaxing. And at the spa, there's zones where you can talk and zones where you can't. So it was just a really nice place. And I, from now on, will kind of associate that with, you know, the joy of building back up and honestly healing my relationship with my mom. So it's just like a special tradition that we have now. So for Christmas, I offered her that we try a spa together. Oh my goodness, that's not right. Ooh, this is a brand new cream and I think it's moldy. I haven't opened it yet, but there's like, this is the first time I open it, and there's like little, I'm afraid, there's like little green dots. Okay, I'm gonna go get another product. This is the cream that I had been using. It's from It Cosmetics, the Confidence in a Cream. So amazing, but you guys, I ran out. So I need to go get more, but I have other things that I'm trying to work through before I go get more. I like don't even want to tell you guys the brand because I love this brand, so I don't know what happened and I don't want to slander them. I've never, maybe it's not mold, but I've never seen that happen before. And I'm like, I'm not gonna take my chances. So this is another cream from them that doesn't have any green on it, so we should be fine. But I also have this thick moisturizer from Kiehl's that I forgot in Ottawa, unfortunately. That's been really, really good for the winter, for like the dry winter skin. So my mom should be bringing that up today. Anyways, my Christmas gift to my mom was that I pay for her train ticket to come up to Montreal and we try out a new spa here together, because we've only been to the spas, actually not even in Ottawa, but in Gatineau, which is just across the river from Ottawa. So I'm really looking forward to spending time with her. The past couple weeks for me have been so like slumpy and stressful, and my mind has been spinning a lot. I've been having a lot of trouble sleeping because I seriously just can't turn my brain off. I'm like overthinking everything from like, it's a lot of work stuff that I find myself overthinking, and that's what I wanted to talk about in this video is like, I don't know, it's just so funny as you grow up and you kind of like, if you are self-aware and you kind of look at yourself and you analyze your behaviors and whatever. And I think a lot of this for me comes from therapy, like having been in therapy for so many years, I am quite self-aware and I'm able to like almost self-therapy myself. So I noticed these patterns and I've gotten back into a space of taking on too much. And this is the pattern, is that I'll take on too much, I'll crash, I'll remove something from my plate, and then over time I like refill my plate to the point of having too much on it once again. And I feel like I've gotten back to that place where it's like I can handle everything, but I'm not thriving at everything. I'm kind of have my toe in like so many different worlds. Basically for work, I do YouTube, I'm a Pilates and bar teacher, and then I also do freelance copywriting. Pilates is part-time, copywriting is part-time, and at this point, YouTube is also kind of part-time because I don't have enough time to give more of myself to it. And I would love to film more videos. Like in December when I wasn't teaching as much, I was able to do Vlogmas and I put out a video every other day. Now it's like 1 to 2 times a week. And this is the thing that I love the most. So I need to figure out how to balance having a more steady income, because that's what I love about copywriting and about teaching barre is it's kind of this guaranteed income. I do the hours, I teach the class, I know how much money I'm gonna make. Versus with YouTube, it's a lot more up in the air, but you know, being fully transparent, you do have higher, like you have an uncapped income opportunity with things like social media, or, you know, if you're running your own business and you can scale it, versus teaching classes, you know how much your hourly rate is going to be, and there's only so many classes you can teach in a week. So I know it in my gut, I know it in my bones that I need to take something off my plate. And I was in the same position last year. Like, this may all sound familiar to you guys, and in a way, it's like almost embarrassing that I'm back in this place. And you guys can judge me if you want, but I think it's also human nature to repeat the same, hold on, I just gotta brush up my, to repeat those similar patterns of behavior until you learn from them. And you know, back when I worked corporate and I didn't really love my job, in fact, I disliked it, it was really easy to fantasize about quitting. But now I'm in a position where I like everything I do. I love teaching. So it's like how I got myself into this position was enjoying it so much that I just kept saying yes, yes, yes to new opportunities, a new time slot, another class, you know. And teaching is interesting because there's such an ego game that goes along with it. Like, if someone tells you you're their favorite teacher, it just goes to my head more than someone telling me I'm their favorite YouTuber. Like, it's crazy. I don't know. Teaching just does something. And it's been a whole roller coaster of needing to overcome this kind of confidence block, finally overcoming it, wanting to take on so much more, and now being like, oh shoot, like my body hurts. I'm teaching. Right now, you guys, I teach 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I teach 8 classes a week. Like, that's a lot on the body. And I recently just completed my reformer teacher training. Now, the good thing about reformers, you don't do the class. When you're teaching a mat class, if you guys have ever been to a Pilates or a barre class, oftentimes the teacher kind of demonstrates and goes through the class with you, whereas reformer, the teacher is teaching by speaking. So I'm excited to add more reformer because, again, then it's not so much pressure on my body, but it still takes up time on the calendar. And I just need to figure out like what I want my weeks and my days and my life to look like. I was thinking about putting on some eye masks, but what time is it? I have a call that starts in 25 minutes, so I'm not gonna put this on today. I also feel like I need a mirror for it. That is my skincare routine, you guys. It's super simple. Toner, serum, moisturizer, eye cream. And then I just like to finish up to get me like out of the kind of winter blues. I've been using this body spray, what is this brand? I forget. Sol de Janeiro. It smells so good and tropical. It's almost like sickeningly sweet, but it's also addicting. So this has been my scent this winter because every time I smell it, I feel uplifted and I feel transported to the tropics. Ta-da! So that's it. I don't really have any answers just yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I just kind of wanted to share with you guys like an honest look at where I'm at. One thing I know for sure, I told you guys a couple of vlogs ago, I was like thinking of adding more evening classes. Now I know for sure I do not want more evening classes. I actually don't really like teaching in the evening. I added a new evening class to my schedule in January. It goes from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. every Tuesday. I used to meet up with JS. We would meet at his office. We'd go home together. We'd take care of the dog. We'd have dinner together. And those nights were so special. And I basically took those nights away from myself and I miss it. So I don't want to take away any other nights. It just made me realize that quality time with my loved ones and with my friends is so important. I like to have one night a week with my best friend Camilla, try and have one night a week with JS. It's important to prioritize our relationships. And for me, as someone who's like I think it comes from my money anxiety, is that I always want to be making more money because I think that that's going to like make me feel better and solve all my problems. There's a part of me that is tempted and wants to just, I'll just work every night and no problem. But then the rational part of me and the part of me who wants to enjoy life is like, no, stop. So I learned that lesson, no more evening classes. I'm in the process of working with my boss to like reconfigure my schedule, because right now I teach 2 evenings a week and I'd rather just cut that down to 1. But then it's so hard because I love the classes and I love the girls that come to my class and the women, and I never know if it's like offensive to call someone who's older a girl. Like to me, it's like we're all girls, but then I don't know if some people are like, no, I'm not a girl, I'm a woman. But anyways, I say girls, I mean women, you know what I mean. So that's that. I just chatted your ear off for so long. Let me know if you like these little getting ready segments, and I'll keep putting them in my vlogs, especially as I aspire to get ready every single day. For the rest of this vlog, you guys, I'm just gonna take you through a couple days in my life, and we'll just keep having those deep chats. You guys will know before I do, but I have a hair appointment on Sunday and I'm 90% sure I'm gonna cut my hair into a bob. I'm 90% sure, but you guys will know before I do because it'll probably be in the title. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work for a little bit. Like I said, I have a call now, it starts in 20 minutes. Then I'm gonna pick up my mom. We're gonna go to the spa, and then yeah, life keeps rolling. So let's get into it. Thanks for being here. Cheers. Cheers. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm like rushing around. I look like an egghead. I'm like rushing around to get ready for my call. It starts in 2 minutes, and then I just go to my calendar and I see it's been moved to next week. My phone does this weird thing where it will send me some email notifications, but not all. Like I get push notifications sometimes, maybe 50% of the time. So yeah, I see the email now that I'm checking that my call got moved, but it didn't like light up on my phone. So okay. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit relieved because this gives me a bit more time to finish some other things. I'm gonna make the thumbnail for my monthly reset because it's going live today as I'm filming this. And I'm a little bit scared for it to go live because in that video, I opened up about my abnormal pap test results. So I don't know, like it's so bizarre, you guys. Like this is where I think my self-confidence is just like so, okay, they're vacuuming in the hallway outside my apartment. I was like, what is going on? This is where my self-confidence, I think, is so bizarre that I worry that opening up about something like close to home is somehow gonna make people like hate on me. Like they're gonna be like, oh, things could be worse. Like, oh, blah, 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 you know? When no one's gonna do that. Like, why am I so worried? But yeah, that video is gonna go live at noon today, and hopefully everybody's nice about it. Healing diaries vibes, like I really need to pick up my self-confidence. And that was another theme that I wanted to kind of include in this video is self-confidence. And I mean, my self-confidence definitely goes in waves. And again, going back to like noticing patterns about yourself, this time of year is hard for my self-confidence. But yeah, I'm like, will chopping my hair off help? I feel like I wanted to go through like a style revamp. I just wanna, she says while wearing a sweatshirt, it's because I'm going to the spa, okay? And there's no point dressing cute to go get in a bathing suit. But yeah, just my mind is so muddled, if you will. And I feel like that's coming across in my inability to speak. You guys, there's a snowstorm happening. Kind of my favorite, but I need to go drive to pick up my mom. So that's not the best, but I'll be careful. Look at this. There's so much snow. This is actually gonna be so fun for the spa. So I'm just packing up. I'm gonna bring my book just in case there's like quiet zones for reading time. I'm bringing just like a black one-piece bathing suit. You wanna talk about confidence? My confidence in a bathing suit, my body image is like in the toilet right now. I feel like that's classic for winter though. And then this little bag is good for afterwards when your bathing suit is wet. Call me crazy, but I'm gonna bring some body lotion because not all the spas give you body lotion for afterwards, and like you come out, you're so dry. So we're bringing that. And just my water bottle is missing. I'm gonna put a couple drops of chlorophyll in my water because that feels very self-care. It turns your water green, and this is supposed to be good for like detoxing the body and whatnot. I'm such a sucker for those kinds of things, you guys. I don't know if they actually work, but I like to believe that they do. My kitchen's kind of a mess, but oh my God, it's a full-on snow globe outside. That is just crazy. It's so beautiful. This is gonna be such a nice day. Did I say that my mom's train was delayed? Which sucks for her, but it was kind of perfect for me because I was able to finish so much. I swear, you guys, like, this is the recipe for me to be super productive on a work from home day, is like a big hearty breakfast, like so that I'm full. Ideally combining protein plus fruit. Like this morning I did a sausage, an egg, and a big yogurt bowl. Then you follow that up with a coffee. I'm like golden. I'm ready to be productive. I'm just looking for my cash envelopes because I saved some Christmas money to basically pay for this experience. I don't know if the spa is gonna take cash. It's kind of the type of place I feel like where they'd be like, sorry, card only. But just in case, I'm gonna bring it. Cannot forget flip-flops, and I'm gonna bring this cute headband to keep my head warm. Oh my goodness, my camera's gonna die. All right, I guess I'm leaving you guys at home. I'll vlog from my phone as much as I can because you're not really supposed to film for good reason. Like, let's not film strangers in their bathing suits. Oh my God, I'm like actually kind of scared to drive, you guys. The snow is going like... Amy Schumer?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't like it, it's okay. What's up, guys? It's Friday. You can definitely guess where I'm at. I'm always in the car on Fridays. I brought so much stuff with me today. I have 3 bags and an extra coat. It's 11:30. My class starts in 30 minutes, so I have to go in soon. Today's Healing Diaries task is to get some clothing repaired and hemmed and all of that. I started this last summer where I started just getting little alterations done to my clothing to help it fit me better, and it makes such a difference. Like, yes, it adds cost onto the initial cost of your clothes, but if it means that you're gonna enjoy it and wear it for longer, it's so worth it. The jumpsuit that I'm wearing today, I'll show you guys when we get into the studio. It was given to me as a gift. It's like an aloe yoga jumpsuit, so super expensive. It was given to me as a gift. Well, it was more of like a hand-me-down kind of situation, but I take that as a gift. You give me an aloe jumpsuit, that's a gift. Anyways, the pants were way too long, and I literally sat on this jumpsuit for months not getting it hemmed because I got it for free. I was like, ugh, I don't want to pay to get it hemmed. Finally went to a tailor here at the Rockland Mall and got it hemmed, and now it's my favorite piece of clothing because it just fits me perfectly. And that got the ball re-rolling from this summer on getting some of my stuff fixed. So I have a pair of jeans. These jeans I bought in 2020. They're Denim Farm from Aritzia. They are such good jeans, but they're a little too big for me. They kind of start to fall down and they're just like not flattering on my butt anymore. Like, they make me look really flat and shapeless. So I want to see if the tailor can just like bring it in a little bit. It may not be possible. Like, it may be too big of a job, so we'll see what happens. But I feel like if I just get these tailored, then they'll be the perfect jeans for me. So even if it costs like 30 or 40 bucks, it's still cheaper than going and getting a new pair. And they're perfect otherwise. No holes, no rips, nothing. So we'll see about that. And then I also have a brand new pair of jeans. I had a Dynamite gift card that I completely forgot about. So I got this nice pair of more fitted through the leg and then flare. Actually, they're not even that fitted through the leg. All of the jeans that I currently have are super oversized, super baggy, which is great because they're super comfortable and I love that style, but I wanted like one sleek pair of jeans. So I bought these. They're the Heidi style from Dynamite and they're way too long, so I'm gonna have him hem those. I'm bringing him a lot of stuff today. And the last thing is that I need to get my super puff fixed. Basically, I had a hole in this jacket. I'm like embarrassed to say it, but Maggie bit me a few days before Christmas. We were playing in the snow and I was doing a snow angel and she got mad and like she literally came and like ripped a huge chunk out of the arm of my coat. I got it repaired and then they stitched it back together and it just busted right back open. So I think it needs to be patched because it's right here in like the crook of my elbow where I carry my bag sometimes. I feel like it just pulled the seam right back open. So I want to see, right now I just stuck electrical tape on it. I want to see if he can patch it in a way that is going to still let me use this jacket, because with the hole, the down stuffing just kind of flies out. I can't walk around with electrical tape on my coat forever, so hopefully he can fix it. And Camilla has loaned me this coat. That's why in my previous videos, you guys may have noticed I've been wearing this coat. It's not even mine. I just loaned it from Camilla so that while this was getting repaired, 2 days after it got repaired, the seam busted back open again. So hopefully the tailor will be able to fix all of that. And I just feel like getting your clothes repaired, getting them hemmed, like taking care of them sends the message to yourself that you are also worthy. Like the things you put on your body are worthy of being taken care of because you are worthy of looking nice. So that's kind of the message that I'm sending to myself with doing this and with investing in taking care of my pieces. Let's go have ourselves a nice, busy, productive, and fun day. Wait, I should have done this. Let's go have a healthy and wealthy day. How cute you are, you better come show me. Oh, it looks really nice. Damn, we haven't been sleep like that in a while. They can't see. So you guys, I'm about to make bread. I'm gonna make 2 loaves. I'm gonna double up the recipe because I wanna bring some to my stepmom's tomorrow. We're having a Super Bowl party. I said, what can I bring? And they said, make a loaf of bread for us. I have to show you guys something so embarrassing. So all of the previous times that I've made bread, I've been following this cookbook and it's not sourdough, so I need to use yeast. I have been using this yeast, active dry yeast, when really I should have been using instant yeast. The difference is so minimal, like to the untrained eye, they're the same thing. So every time I was making bread, I was like, what is going on? Like my apartment's warm. The bread just wasn't rising. Turns out it's because I've been using the wrong yeast the whole time. So the first time I made bread, this was the wrong yeast and it was expired. This will work eventually, but it just takes a lot longer to activate. So now we're gonna use this. So hopefully I'll be able to make this bread in a reasonable amount of time, maybe like 3 hours instead of 6. However, we're also adding a new element of a different type of flour, but we'll just see. That's part of the fun, playing around with everything. So I'm making I think it's like 20% whole wheat and then the rest is white flour. Let's get going.
I'm making espresso.
Okay.
Do you mind?
No.
Good. How do you know?
Whose phone are you gonna take then?
No, not the 16, but the 14 Pro.
But no, I could maybe have your dad's as a second. I need to look up like how do people do it with 2 phones, but like maybe it could set me free, you know? Set me free.
I think 2 phones is ridiculous, but
I got 2 phones. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's like just control your social media addiction. Get the fuck off Instagram. You know what I mean? If I was making Pilates videos for Instagram, like if I was filming Pilates classes that I was gonna chop up and then put on TikTok, I don't know, maybe I could have your dad's busted up phone. Maybe I could play around with that. Boom, bang, bang on the patio. This dough is like a couple degrees too hot, so it's gonna rise really fast. My dough is looking and feeling so good. It feels like tight yet springy. So nice. This is gonna become a double loaf. now is gonna be the moment of truth time because I'm gonna cover it up. I'm gonna leave it alone for about, actually 2 more hours because this is gonna proof at 7:45. And so we'll see, it needs to like, shloop, it needs to come up to about here. How cute is this recipe journal I got from Kenzie Elizabeth's company, friend of mine. She is an influencer, podcaster, and her brand is just so cute. I was so happy to support, but also just like happy to purchase, period. So I wrote down some different recipes in here, and despite being absolutely exhausted, we're gonna go, this is my last outing of the day. We're gonna go to the grocery store. I just pulled up to the grocery store. I am so tired. This was not what I wanted to come do, but tomorrow's a really busy day, and I knew that if I didn't go get groceries today, I'm really trying hard, you guys, to like go once a week and do a big grocery stock up. So I'll go once a week, and then for any like fill in the gaps, it'll be JS who goes, and that system suits me very well because then I only have to come here once a week. Normally I really enjoy the grocery shop. I like to take my time, blah blah blah, but it's almost 5 p.m. right now and like my energy is just non-existent. But I forced myself to come because I know that this little 45 minutes of douleur, of challenge, like just pushing myself for these next 45 minutes to just do it, get it over with, is gonna save time and money later in the week. So I wrote out a bunch of recipes. Actually, okay, look, I'm sounding so like on top of my stuff, on top of my shit, but the truth is that I told my family I would make ginger cookies for tomorrow, and we don't have the stuff to make ginger cookies. So that's why I'm really here, because if it wasn't for the cookies, I could probably get away with not doing this grocery shop and like going on Monday or whatever, or even just scraping by with what we have in the pantry, which is also going to be the theme of next week. All of the recipes that I chose for us to eat this week involve stuff we already have, so it's just buying like little add-ons. But yeah, the ginger cookies is really what got me out the door. Whew. All right, let's go to the store. I don't know, you guys. Can I interest you in a little ASMR grocery run?
Gossip Girl here, your one and only source into the scandalous lives of Manhattan's elite.
I burned myself on the oven this morning and it hurts so bad. So one of my goals for February was to work on my posture, and like I feel myself like doing my skincare like this. So I'm trying to do my skincare like that. This blush never fails to freak me out when I put it on, but then you blend it and it's perfection. And I gotta look gorgeous. If I'm about to go chop my hair off, I need to like what I see in the mirror. I need to give the haircut a fair chance by liking my face. Oh, so much better. The lighting's bad, but you'll see in the car later. It's so cute, this blush. I'm obsessed. I'm watching a vlog, by the way. That's why I have these in. This is gonna sound really weird, but I'm gonna do some dry shampoo in my hair before my appointment because I want to take like before and after content, and I don't want the before to just be my hair being super greasy. So this is a dry shampoo from Amazing Hair Savior. It's liquid and then you blow dry it. I don't use like the powder dry shampoo because I've heard it's really not good for you. So I've been trying out this. I haven't used it enough to know if I like really like it, but I like that company. It's Canadian. The founder is like so sweet, and their hair oil is really good. So I bought the dry shampoo to try it out. Oh my god, what a mess. I feel like what time is it? Yeah, I'm in a rush. I just got to the hair salon. I wedged myself into this parking space, not because there's cars around me, but because there's so much snow. It was actually really fun. I was kind of like drifting. So hopefully I'm going to be able to get out of here. I'm so nervous, you guys. I'm at the point where I'm 95% certain that I'm going to go in there and get a bob, but I'm not 95% certain I'm going to love it. I've been looking at Pinterest photos. I'll show you guys like my Pinterest board. I always go through this cycle. If you've been watching my channel for a long time, like you would remember when I had short hair, and I loved it and hated it. I feel like short hair, I need to style it more, but I'm in this kind of era where I want to be styling my hair. Like I just want like a short, sleek bob. So I'm kind of committed, or I am committed to doing it straight if I'm going to wear it down, or I'll just put it up, because you can still put your hair up in a bob. I have really thin hair, so I feel like it's gonna look cute. So that's where I'm at. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go for the chop. I also feel like there's this like psychological thing that I'm telling myself where I'm like, oh, this is gonna be like a fresh start, a new era of me. When I had my short hair, I actually feel like I was a lot more like fun and funky, and I don't know, I just played around more with my style, and maybe lately I've been like kind of playing it safe, and I feel like I'm just kind of rediscovering the style that I want to have. I had really long hair last summer and it was really nice, and I feel like I want to have short hair this summer. So we will see. I'm going to take you guys in with me for the haircut. But yeah, part of me is like, oh, if I chop all of this off, it's not even that much. Like if I cut this much, it's going to take 2 years to grow back. If I really hate it, it's going to take me 2 years. So I have to be ready. When I go in there, I have to be ready to commit to short hair. If I like it, I need to commit to it for a period of time. My friends are so sick of listening to me. Should I cut my hair? Should I not cut my hair? Like JS this morning was like, you either do it or you stop talking about it, because I've been wanting to do this for almost a year now. Like I've been thinking about it. So anyway, I think it's time. I just have been doing this bad thing where like I'm looking at old photos of myself with short hair and I'm like, oh, I don't really like how I used to look. But I feel like I'm super critical of my old self. Like I always look back at old photos and I'm like, oh, I don't know but let me show you guys I love Gracie Abrams hair, which I could do with like my wavy hair. But then I also have to remind myself, like, okay, these are like, you know, gorgeous, famous people that I'm looking at on Pinterest. Let me just find my hair board. Okay, like obviously I don't look like this, but this haircut is so nice. I feel like short hair is obviously very summery, and I'm also craving summer, which I think is contributing to this. Like that looks so good, just like short and sleek. I may not go that short today. I may like do a kind of like still a bob, but not super short. And then in the summertime, I'll go even shorter. I don't know. No, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do it. Like I've been talking about it so much, I just have to do it. And it's fun because it's gonna be like, oh, this looks so good. Like it is gonna be a fresh start. I'm gonna have to play around with how I style my hair. I'm gonna, you know, outfits are gonna look different. Like everything's gonna look different. I think it's gonna be really good. So I just need to hype myself up. My mom was like, yeah, do it. So yeah. Oh my God, I wanted to tell you guys this. If you do not like it, do not tell me in the comments, okay? I'm so sensitive. I need external validation. Even if you don't like it, tell me you like it, please, okay? And please, God, do not comment, oh, it looks nice, but I preferred your long hair. You can comment to me that in 3 months, okay? But not today, not on this video. Just either say nothing, think in your head that it's ugly, or comment something nice, please, because I will spiral. I will. So I'm gonna take you guys in. Hopefully they're gonna give me a coffee. Let's go. I'll show you what. Okay, I don't know if this is too short to start with.
Yeah, with it being all one length and everything, yeah, maybe like an inch shorter than this one, but this is still floating above the shoulders. So like it's not giving like bob.
Yeah,
like,
no, I wanted to give bob.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing, you guys. Here's the thing. I had a great haircut experience. I love my hairstylist. I'm not sure. As she was cutting it, I was really happy. I was like, oh, it's looking good, because my hair was kind of like drying naturally. I feel like I'm just not, well, one, it's a huge adjustment. Like, I have a bob. Two is that it's very sleek. And the last time I had a bob, it wasn't like I had the curtain bangs and stuff. So I'm not used to like this kind of dramatic cut. And I'm not sure if I'm giving like sexy Posh Spice or if I'm giving soccer mom. But don't let me know. Do not tell me I'm giving soccer mom, because I'm gonna cry. There's no going back, but part of me feels like I might have made a mistake. But I think I just need to like go home and play with it and like make it my own, because it's never gonna look like this again. Like, I'm never gonna get it this sleek. And I know the sleekness is like what is chic and it's what people want. I'm just not used to it. So yeah, I don't know. I was hoping I'd be like, I definitely look more mature. I look like a businesswoman. I look like a mother. And that's fine. That's fine. It's, I don't know. I was so hoping I would come out of here and feel like on cloud nine. Let me put my sunglasses on. Maybe I'm going to look more like, maybe I'll look more cool. I was hoping I'd be like, okay, that's it. It's over for you bitches. Like, this is the start of my new era. And it is, because I have no choice. Yeah, I have no choice but for it to be the start of my new era. I feel like there's two ways to wear this bob. One is like very sporty chic, like with my leggings and my Pilates outfits, and that's gonna look super cool. Okay, do you hear the guy struggling to get out? Like, that's gonna be me in a second. But yeah, the sporty chic is gonna look really good. And then regular chic, like just fashion. So I can't wait actually to step up my fashion game. And look, all that dead weight, even though my hair was actually healthy, is gone. This has to be a new me. I have to embrace it. And it's gonna be the perfect test of like self-confidence. And I'm just gonna have to work it. And look, I'm hyping myself up right now and it's working. Like, fuck it, you look good. So we'll see what JS says. He likes me with short hair. Like, when we first started dating, I had short hair. So I know he's gonna like it. I'm not worried about that. It's really just me. It's really just me that I'm worried about. You guys, I'm gonna end this vlog here. This was like the start of a self-love healing journey, and we will keep going. I feel really like nervous. I don't know if I just made a mistake, and this isn't how I wanted to end the vlog feeling. It's not. I wanted to feel like on cloud nine. Like I said, I wanted to feel so snatched and sexy. But it's a big change, and it's gonna take adjustment. But I did it. I faced my fears and I did it. So there's something to be said there. And we'll see you guys. Oh, I gotta come closer. I like drive really close to my steering wheel. I'll see you guys in my next vlog. I hope you enjoyed. I always do that. I always start the car and then the radio turns on. I listen to French radio to like hear people converse in French and help my French. Maybe the coffee is making me a little anxious too. I'm gonna go home and eat and balance out, and I'm gonna feel better, and I'm gonna see you guys in my next vlog. Comment something nice. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. And I'll see you guys in my next video. I'm not sure what we healed in this video, but we made a big change. I still feel lost in life. Oh my God, I didn't even tell you guys this. I've been having stress dreams like every single night lately. I just feel like a big change is coming. Physically it did, but then also like in my life and in my job stuff, something is coming. So whatever, sometimes life just looks like uncertainty. How about that? How about that? Okay, I love you guys.